Hello, I'm Maddie, also known as Hello Interloper. So today we're going to do, I don't know if it's Qilin or Qilin, I don't know, I'm not a pronunciation expert, but I do know how to do this ultimate, I did do it earlier. So I'm going to show you guys basically how to do Qilin, I'm going to say Qilin Invades, and basically what to watch out for. I'm going to play it solo just because it's a lot easier to make a tutorial when there's nobody else messing it up. So I'm going to bring a full green team. Now you might be wondering, okay, do I have to bring a full green team? And I would say yes, because what Qilin does is she ends up using like yellow killer, red killer, whatever, once you get to a certain point, if you don't kill her fast enough. And God forbid you're in a group that doesn't kill her very fast and it starts getting to those killer abilities. Now, of course, I'm sure you could probably bring some yellow, blue, whatever. But to be on the safe side, I would bring an all green team. That's just me. So, because I just like having a healer to make things safe. I mean, I'm sure you could probably get through without a healer, but just to be on the safe side, I like to bring, oh god, Turing, yes. I don't know how on earth I forgot that name, but I'm bringing, Inaba, and I'm bringing Croad Crusher Yatagarasu, and Zhao Yun. And now we're gonna get started. And the nice part is, on your first clear, you will get two. One from the regular drop, but also you will get one for your first completion. So here we go. We have Suzaku and Genbu. And what we want to do is we want to kill Suzaku as fast as possible here, because Suzaku's going to do some crazy moves that are going to do about 11k or so per hit, and just generally pain in the ass. Now, what's really important is that we do not use our hearts until we need it. Do not use them to just chain when you have full health, because that's really stupid. So, let's just put some chains together here. Basically, what we want to do is we want to try to set some things up, but also it's really important that what we do is set some things up for anybody who has high recovery. And in this case, I will be setting up for Turing. Alright, so putting some things together. I'm saving all those hearts. I do not want to screw that up. So, I could put that together. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Now, don't be afraid of hurting Suzaku. The thing you have to be worried about is hurting Genbu, because Genbu does have an ability that does more damage based on how much HP is missing. So, Suzaku just did their first attack. It's more around 12k than it is 11k. And because there's one hit until Genbu attacks, I know that I'm going to be okay, because Genbu will attack about, I think, 7k or something. So I can set up all these hearts for Turing. Although, I mean, Zhao Yun's recovery is okay. It's not amazing. Alright, here we go. Astral Aggression 1. Oh, sorry, it's about 6k. Okay. So I don't really have to worry about that. But now Suzaku's going to hit right after, so I know I'm going to definitely have to use the hearts. So there we go, we got a heal there. Now, what I would ultimately like to do... Oh, shoot. I would like to chain together a crash panel for Turing, but it looks like I can't, so I'm just going to go ahead, because this will make a crash panel. That's the only thing I can do right now that will create another crash panel, and in turn will create another heal. So Suzaku's gonna attack me again. Gonna do 12k damage. Hurts like a bitch. But I don't really have a choice right now. So I'm just going to chain some stuff. Next attack is going to be really, really bad. So I got to free up some room here. Let's see. I got to figure out how I'm going to free up those hearts. Thankfully, Yatagarasu has more recovery than Inaba, so this is when I'm going to want to use my hearts. And first I'm going to just clear this up so I can put as many hearts together as I can. I'm going to release it, and that should be enough to have me survive, hopefully. Oh, that 12k hit again? No, oh no, that's not. Okay. Looks like I'm safe for now, just barely. So now we have 2 hits until Suzaku hits, and 3 until Genbu hits. And the good thing about that is I don't have to really worry. I can start setting things up. Alright, so setting those up right now. Okay, so now I have to just prepare for the next hit. So, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Inaba's skill right now, just so I have increased attack, hopefully killing Suzaku this turn, before he gets his hit in, but also healing enough. Alright, gonna have some explosions, and, ooh, this is a little rough here. Let me get that green out of the way, and that's not preferred, but you know what? I just gotta get through. Nice! Okay, so Suzaku's down now, and I'm healed up pretty well. So now what I want to do is I want to kill Genbu. So now with a temporary boost to attack, I want to kill Genbu as soon as possible. So I have to weigh my skills here. Yatagarasu has a easy C panel spawn, and meanwhile Zhao Yun has a conversion of yellow to green. So right now, there's a lot of yellow on the board. I'm going to convert it. Inaba has a pretty high attack, so I don't have to really worry about anything. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And unfortunately, this green is blocked off, so it's a little difficult. I would like to ultimately kill him, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I'm just going to do the best I can, hope his attack does not kill me. Go away. Oh, Astral Aggression 2. Yeah, see? That is pretty nasty. So, at this point, what I would like to do is use Fever, because although it would be nice to use Turing's ability, what I want to do is preserve as much as I can. So I'm going to use the Fever, which will also, of course, use crash panels for Turing. And I gotta be really quick, because in solo play, you do get a lesser amount of time to do this. There we go. Alright. So let's hope that this is enough to kill Genbu. Yes, it is. And I did heal an okay amount. Not perfect. So I'm probably gonna have to use a skill next round. I'm gonna use Crow. Alright, so what we want to do is kill the dragon, I believe, Suryu? Yeah, Suryu. And then Byakko goes afterwards, because we have the advantage against Byakko, and honestly, Suryu does a lot more damage. So I'm going to use this, and that way I can chain together some bombs and take out some hearts in the meantime. Alright, so now I can chain that. Have one bomb created. Gonna make another one from that. And just out of urgency, I'm gonna use this instead of chaining together the yellows, just so I got some healing through. Thankfully, that was a pretty good attack, so Saryu might be dead. Yes! Okay, Didn't even have to worry about him. But I always admired you. Well, I'm sorry, he's dead now. Alright, so now, luckily, it's Turing's turn, and, let's see. Oh, because I had the stupid... What is it called on, increased crash panel creation. Ooh, okay, so... Let's just see, if I can eliminate some of this. Chain together a better green here. There we go, that's a lot nicer. And hopefully that will heal just enough. Yeah, see, now we're kind of stuck in a situation here where we have no choice but to use Turing's ability. That's why I like bringing a healer, because you kind of have that security just in case things don't go exactly your way. So I'm going to chain these together, have some nice explosions happen, and thankfully Yatagarasu is a unit that has enough recovery to warrant using the hearts. I mean, you're not going to feel like, ah, shit, I just wasted those hearts, you know, because I only have like 2,000 recovery. No, she's pretty balanced. You don't have to worry. Alright, so Byakko is more than down here. But thankfully we have Inaba's turn available, and I also, because I used Turing's ability, I have an extra tap, which is nice. So, here we have Unawakened Qilin, and I'm just gonna go ahead and attack her. I don't think I really need to use Inaba's ability right now because we have hearts and yellow cleared off the board. So I'm gonna free up these reds just so I can create a nice bomb ready for Turing just in case I get hit really hard, which I most likely will get hit. Pretty hard. I'm pretty sure she does a fairly large attack. But of course, I did a fairly large one too. So we'll see how this turns out. I do get my hearts back this turn, which is nice. Actually, I think she's going to be on to the next bar. So don't have to worry. Alright, so, I could chain together the hearts to make a crash panel. I'm not going to because, honestly, if she's going to use her crazy ability, I want to save those hearts. Alright. So she's down to her last bar here. Know your place. Okay, she's going to boost her attack now. So that's kind of, something to worry about. I would like to take her out before she uses her attack, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Inaba. And, oh, that's not so great. Not a lot of opportunity here, so I'm just going to put together a crash panel where I can. That's unfortunate. Just go ahead and do that. It looks like I don't have any choice but to let her attack me at this point. That's a little bit unfortunate, unless I want to go ahead and use those hearts, but it is a huge mistake to use those hearts when you don't need to. And I'll show you why in a second. She's going to attack me, and it's going to be absolutely insane. Oh! Ow, 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 ow. Not good. So, right here, this is a great reason why to bring Zhao Yun or any kind of junk break. I can now convert all these and convert the yellow into green. And, now if I get rid of that, I could chain that together. It's quite nice. And Zhao Yun, you know, over 3,000 recovery. I can use these hearts without being too upset. Alright, not bad. So, because it's Turing's turn, I want to quickly chain 2 crash panels together because I want to be able to do a healing ability. And then these bombs are going to take out some of the hearts surrounding. There we go. Okay, so I've got a little bit of healing going through. But this is the part where I really have to watch out. And thankfully Turing's attack is back. Alright. So now we have darkness. But that's absolutely okay. I'm going to go ahead and use Yagurasa's ability so I can chain these together and make bombs. Now, I know for a fact that there was a pretty good chain there. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is going to have to take some skills of observation. Because I want to try for chains that, see, I don't think these are going to touch each other. Alright, this is a 4 chain at least, yeah. Because the whole thing is, you gotta make sure that you at least make a crash panel here. Even though I have the increase. This is fairly annoying, because I'm just, you know, like, looking over all of it. Making sure I'm not passing over anything obvious. That's the thing, you're not really sure here. Yeah, that's not going to be great, but I did set up enough for the next, person here. Alright, this is at least 4 together. Oh, Jesus. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. Aha! There we go. Okay, I like that. So we're going to have a hit coming in soon, which I'm a little afraid of. But Turing comes afterwards, so I don't have much to worry about. And also, the darkness is going to wear off. So I don't have too much to worry about. Oh, God. This just looks really unlucky. And you know what? Every single time darkness is used, I end up feeling like an idiot once the light goes back on. Because there's things that I totally did not see. Oh, Inaba's skill comes back. Good. Alright, so yeah, that's a pretty massive hit. Oh, yeah, no, I was completely fucked here, no matter what I did. Alright, so it is Turing's turn. I don't really need that big of a heal. Okay, I do need a big of a heal, but, I'm gonna have a large crash panel right here. And pretty sure I can put... Oh, shit. Well, at least she has 3... What is it called? Hits. I mean, 3 turns until she hits me, so I don't really have to worry that much. But I may very well have to use Fever. I'd rather use up Fever than, use, Turing's skill. Kind of a brain fart right there. You know, whatever. There's, like, barely any green on there anyway. Would you stop posting on Facebook, people? Jesus Christ. Alright, so she's about to use a skill. So I'm just going to go ahead and use Fever. Because there's just a bunch of crap on the board anyway. Alright, fast fingers! Fast fingers! Okay, that wasn't as good as I thought. But, let's hope it takes her down. Yep, okay, so she's down 1 bar. Now this bar is a little more difficult from what I remember. And I also think that this is the bar that she uses the killer moves. Alright, so got those converted. Gotta love Zhao Yun. Gonna chain these together, and as you see, her cooldown has gone down. It's no longer 3, it's 2 now. So you gotta watch out. Hopefully you can chain things together before she does attack. Alright, that's pretty good. she's gonna use an attack whether I want her to or not. So just gonna chain these together. I do have a nice chain here. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. And it's gonna be a bomb, which is kind of unfortunate because I didn't really want to take out those hearts, but you know, it is what it is. Lightning Gallop. Ah, she's gonna raise her attack, so I don't even have to worry. Oh no, attack frequency. Okay, yeah, I do have to worry. Yeah, I'm just gonna chain together things and keep those hearts nice and safe, because I'm gonna have to use them next turn. Alright, gonna make sure that these hearts all go together, because I don't want any risk of not being able to heal on time. Water Seal. Oh, disable blue panels. That's a little unfortunate. And now I can finally use this. And, Inaba gets her skill back, which means I can convert the blue and red into green. Yes, I just had to check for a moment. I'm like, wait a minute, is it red and yellow or is it blue and yellow? Why can't I remember this? Alright, just gonna go ahead and make sure got some things set up. Earth Seal. Oh, that's nasty. Alright. Yeah, I wish I had taken this. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use a novice skill. No, no, don't make green. Green bad. At least I used Crash Skill, so Fever gauge goes up. But yeah, the whole thing is I want to take this down as fast as possible. Thankfully, I just took her down. I'm not too happy about this. Yeah, if you get Fever before this last gauge, you want to use it, because it's going to be gone anyway. Alright, let's put some easy chaining here. Because I got to set up for that next attack. You know what? I'm not entirely sure, but just to be safe, I'm gonna heal ever so slightly. I don't know how much she's gonna hit for right now. Oh, that's not bad at all. It could be a lot worse. But I think right now I'm just gonna go ahead and use this so I can at least get the blue out of the way. And, Inaba's Crash panel skill is ultra damage to one enemy, which is quite nice. Alright. So I can chain some more things together because I also have an added tap. And this is actually, I would say, the easiest gauge of the Qilin fight, just because it's, at this point, you probably have skills, or you're earning fever, whatever. And she's also only doing, like... Yeah, that's really not much, but that's because I have, Turing's skill up, which gives defense. But at this point, she's pretty much a goner. At least she should be. I think she's actually gonna be down pretty darn soon, but it kind of sucks, because, we got all these grayed out things here. And I can't use Zhao Yun's skill because there's no yellow on the board. Oh, not yet. Almost. That's, ooh, one tap for 4 turns. Shit. Oh, here's yellow coming back. Preferably what you want to do is finish her off before she gets to this point. But of course, this run wasn't as good as my last one. But I guess that's kind of better that I'm showing you guys like what can potentially happen if you don't have a perfect group. And let's face it, we barely ever have perfect groups, do we? And there we go, she's down. She's pretty much the easiest ultimate to defeat. So don't be impressed. Let's just put it that way. Unfortunately, she didn't drop. That's rather weird. She usually drops, but she didn't drop this time, unfortunately. So that's probably why it's a good idea to not do it solo. Just for demonstration purposes, I did it solo. But, pretty much, if you have any green healing unit, like Turing, Poison, I know a lot of people say that the Hatsune Miku, I think it's V4X, is a good unit to use here because of the magnet. I think she has a magnet. I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't around for that collaboration, so I'm not really familiar with the units. But Inaba is good for this. Xiaoyun is good for this. There's quite a few green units that you can bring to this. It's not like Enoch Tower where everyone's going to be so incredibly picky about it, which is quite nice because the pickiness absolutely sucks. During Enoch Tower, every time I was jumping in as Inaba, everyone would shut down the group because they want Guan Yu, they want Turing, they want what's her name, Galwa, or Lakshmi or something like that. So that was a little difficult, but sometimes you don't have the best units, like me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough. And even though it's a little late in the day, I did sleep all day. I was so sleep deprived, it wasn't even funny. So I slept for 12 hours during the day? Oh, login bonus, yay! And just want to quickly say thank you to all the people who used my invite code. I really appreciate it. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to save up enough polygons for the next Fever Festival. But that's all right. If you can help out, please pitch in, use my invite code. You'll get 50 polygons, I'll get 10. And although 10 doesn't seem like a lot, it does add up over time. And hopefully I'll be able to pull something, either, probably not this Fever Festival, but maybe next Fever Festival, and show you guys some more ultimate guides, Because the more stuff I pull that's good, the more guides I can make. So it's kind of a win-win situation for both of us. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I'm definitely looking forward to hearing what units you get for the Fever Festival. I'll make a video kind of explaining the Fever Festival drops. It's definitely one that's worth doing because both Morse and Turing are in it, and they're both really crazy units. So anyway, good luck everyone. Until next time.